violation of the law, and now his license on me. Ayy, driving one black, now he checking my stats. I know that I'm.
What's going on, man?
What's up?
This Big Marvin scene here with Chad Roto.
Yeah.
The vibes of Detroit.
Yeah.
How you been doing, man? Been trying to set this up for a while now.
Been smooth, man. How about you?
Man, blessed, man. Just blessed to be working, getting these interviews out, knocking out with artists I'm fans of. So
Right.
it's all good. I got my people here, Shay, my guy Vic.
Hey.
Vic is your number one fan.
I appreciate it. He gotta put you on blast.
You gotta put him on blast, man. he playing the game, listen to you. He do it all. Try to put me on songs I already know.
I feel that.
But the first question I want to ask you is, when did you start making music, and how did you start making music?
I first started making music. I probably was like super young. My mom bought she used to buy stuff. Like if she wanted us to get into something, she would like buy us something where we wouldn't even recognize what was going on. So she bought us this game called MTV Music Maker.
I remember that.
I think it was on Xbox. Yeah, PlayStation. And there was another one, whatever. But it was like a doll in the form of a video game. And so I was sequencing beats and doing that type of stuff like when I was like, I had to be like 6 or something. I don't even think it was 2000 yet, for real.
I think it was. I was on PlayStation, so it might have been at the least early.
Right.
Maybe just 2000. When did you make your first album? And what was the name of it?
My first project was called Retrospective. I was a senior in high school. I felt like I was becoming more serious with my art in the form of music, and that's pretty much it. I used to like ask people in my school to like, hey, listen to this track, what you think? But like looking back now, all that shit sucked. You feel me? I done leveled up so much from
it's all
like,
better
that
now.
first music. Yeah, I still got it too. I like got all my music.
You got to go back to see where you came from, man. It's crazy listening to the progress, talking about like when you first started making music, just how the vibe of your music changed from when I heard Peak Noise
Right.
to Vibrations, and even the I Don't Listen to Love songs. What brought that change? Because you was kind of on the rock star tip on the Pink Noise.
Right.
Then you kind of transferred over to more giving the vibes out on these
Like
on
Vibrations.
yeah.
I really don't know. I don't really think about that when I'm making music. It could just be like the emotions I'm going through, the experiences I'm having, shit like that, for real. So I don't think about it. I just make music. I might go like nowadays. I don't make as much as I used to, but I still like I have a folder where I'm just adding songs to it. It may be unfinished work, a beat I just made, or anything like that. If I have like a physical form of a song, that gives me the initiative to like finish that track. You feel me?
What inspires you most when you're making a song, or
What I'm going through, for sure, definitely.
on Stratosphere, I Don't Listen to Love songs, you talked about family and protecting them and protecting your energy.
Right.
What impact do they play in the music that you make? And
my mom, for one, she's like 100% supportive of me doing music, helping me, being like a safety net while I try to get my music off the ground, basically. So she definitely plays a huge role. When I was going to college for psychology at Eastern.
Okay.
And so I had like just stopped going to class at one point. Like I think it was my sophomore year, and I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get. I think I also around that time got this deal through this guy I'm not gonna name. And, ended up not working out. But when I got the deal, I was like so hyped up off of that. I was like, fuck it, we made it. We about to be millionaires and shit. So
what you thought you was gonna do with that first check?
I don't even know. I still don't know.
You still waiting on it?
Yeah.
Listening, like just listening back to all of that, was it do you have any like a hard time making music that might have opened up an old wound, or just something that made you feel a certain type of way? Or
I think it's better if I just make the music, express my whatever I'm feeling, then keep it in. And I think music gives you an outlet to do that.
okay.
Still, because a lot of people go through shit and they don't have any way of like getting that out. Most people don't write for real. Most people don't talk to nobody about what they going through. And so for me, in times where I am going through like something emotional, it is definitely a way to express myself. It's like I get to talk to that person, and I feel like eventually they'll hear it and they'll get the message.
Right. You talk about things you do other than making your own music because you haven't been busy. What else you be getting into?
I'm a dad. So my 9 to 5 is like being with my kids, you feel me? And then besides that, hanging with my friends, doing events whenever we can, going to events, meeting people. Oh shit. Art, period. Video games. I'm a big gamer. I haven't started streaming or nothing like
you
that.
Gotta start,
but,
man.
PUBG all day.
Wing ding chicken dinner.
Yeah.
Why you don't play Fortnite?
That's for the kids. You feel me?
Apex?
That's for the kids. I really just don't fuck with Apex. I got friends who play Apex. I'll never play that.
All right. Another thing, who you hear a lot of different sounds. Who inspires you musically?
In today's age of music, where it's like everybody's an artist, I don't really have one artist I really am inspired by. It used to be Kanye West, but now it changes a lot. So right now I'm listening to a lot of Don Toliver. I like
Who that is?
You know who that is?
No.
He dope. I also listen to a lot of like Boogie. I like Lil Nas.
I like Nas.
Young Thug, Travis Scott.
I can hear that.
Pretty much. I trust my
Uzi?
Spotify playlist. Yeah, I fuck with Uzi. My Spotify playlist usually guide me the right way.
Every Friday.
Yeah. Release Radar.
Yeah, I literally listen to it every Friday and wait for what they gonna put on there. I'm trying to think of the song Off the Flex.
Mm-hmm.
You sample Maroon 5.
Right.
What do the guy from Detroit know about Maroon 5 and sampling it and making it sound good?
Somebody told me this wasn't good, but like the first artist I really fuck with was Creed, and the song was called 6 Feet from the Edge.
Never heard it.
But I was like really into rock when I first heard, like, as a consumer listening to music. I don't even know if it's considered rock, maybe like punk or alternative, like Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, Nirvana, the guys who made Numb with Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
What was
Linkin
that?
Park.
Yeah, Linkin Park.
I think that was
Limp
Linkin
Bizkit, Gorillaz.
I like Gorillaz.
That was like my main shit that I listened to growing up, for real. And then I got into Dipset because my brother was he was like the biggest Cameron fan ever, and that led me to Kanye West, because then Kanye did the championship, We Are the Champions with Dipset, and then since then Late Registration dropped, and he had the Diamond song.
Yep.
And then from then on, I was finding new Kanye.
So is he like your favorite rapper?
Probably. Favorite creative music creator.
I feel like he developed his own sound and made his own
Right,
way.
it's not even just rap no more.
It's the whole lifestyle.
Right. Just unlimited.
Anybody else you look up to like that in that same light?
Musically, I don't think so.
He the number
There's
one.
nobody I can even. Tyler the Creator is pretty like epic with his music.
I became a Tyler fan after Flower Boy.
Right.
And I've been a fan. I had to go back and listen to his old stuff for real. You gotta count anybody you work with out of there that's coming up and
Out of where?
your count. Like Soundwave.
My nigga Matt, young sick nigga in YSN.
I was wondering what that meant.
Yeah. My nigga Ray Ban. We've been making music since Eastern Michigan. E Will. I fuck with him heavy. I mean, I work with so many people. I appreciate like most of the shit they do. Most of it. Some shit I don't like, you feel me? Because I'm just a person.
They take it hard when you don't like it?
No, I only tell them if they ask me, like, real shit. Don't lie to me. I was like, I don't like the beat, bro. You could've got a better beat.
Is it any artist from the city, being from Detroit, and the music scene isn't that great? What's the best way to get the music out? Because it's like
Internet.
you get more support outside of Detroit than you do. You feel like?
Probably. As far as like people who listen to my shit and like my shit, of course, is the people around me. So my community in Detroit, Highland Park, whatever. If I look at my statistics on whatever SoundCloud or whatever, most of the listeners gonna be from Detroit. But there are other places that definitely fuck with my shit. And I don't know if I live somewhere else, maybe that shit would spread faster just on the type of people. But right now, I don't think it's impossible to do it in Detroit. I don't think I gotta move either to make it.
I mean, the way music is, it's
internet based. You feel me?
It's all about the internet.
You can be a billion places at once online.
When did you feel like this is what you were meant to do? Like your moment where you just stood up and said, "This is what I want to do," and make music.
When I dropped out, that was kind of the big leap. I knew I didn't want to do psychology for real, and I know I love music. I've always loved music, so it's something I can do. I would do this for free if I could. If I didn't have to eat or like fucking pay for shit, I could do it for free.
You know what's you keep like saying psychology. I feel like every guy that's from the hood that went to college thought about doing psychology.
That's professional pragmatism.
Because I promise you, I thought about doing psychology too. I got the book and I said, "Nah, this ain't it."
I'm into it. I like it. I'm interested in like how people think and why people do the shit they do and disorders and shit. But that's not something I could see myself doing for the rest of my life.
Okay.
Or for free. It don't make me happy. It's like just interesting.
I thought it would be like more depressing, sitting there like trying to help somebody get through, and I got to sit there and take their energy, and try to make them feel better.
Right,
about
you
the
gotta.
situation.
It's probably draining for sure.
Yeah. You was talking back to the music. You was talking about different type of music you listen to. Is it a rock album coming soon that you probably gonna come up with? Since you kind of influenced by the rock culture?
I definitely started adding electric guitar, like real electric guitar, to my production / songs. I taught myself how to play. As far as what I know now, I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but
you get it done.
I've been adding for sure like rock vibes to my stuff, and that's just everything I've learned or every liked comes out subconsciously in my music. I don't necessarily think like I'm gonna put some electric guitar in here or whatever.
You just naturally
I just feel it, and that's how I normally work. I don't think about like, all right, what I'm about to make this song about. I'll just start.
Doing it for?
I learned how to play the piano. I learned how to make songs. I learned how to use my voice or find melodies and shit. So when I make music, I go to it like blindly and let everything I learned just come out subconsciously.
Did you have a mentor or a person that taught you that kind of, or
Nope.
it's just all
Just
self-taught,
all passion.
self-made?
All passion.
That's a beautiful thing. Another thing I admire about you is the part that you write, produce, mix, master, promote it all yourself. Is that a tasking thing on top of being an artist and worrying about everything else you got to deal with?
It all came together for me because when I first started, I was young and I definitely didn't know nobody who had a studio. I didn't have the money to pay to go to a professional studio, and I didn't even know if anybody would be willing to invest their money in like me just trying to have some fun or figure the shit out. So learning how to record myself turned into learning how to mix my shit to make it sound like what the radio sounded like, because that was one of my goals, to get my shit sound like the radio. To learning how to distribute my own music, learning the business and everything just kind of tied. Learning how to edit videos and do music videos and shoot myself and what equipment I need. Just the passion led me to like research how to do it, and I just kept learning more stuff until like now I know how to do damn near everything a label could do for me.
Right. I'm a big person and I believe like what you name your album kind of portrays like the energy you put out.
Right.
What does I Don't Listen to Love Songs mean to you? If it has a meaning, or
where I was at, I felt like I've been fucked over by trying to do the love thing. And so I don't listen to love songs was like saying I don't want to listen to love songs because I'm gonna fantasize about being in love, and that's not something I never had, but something that always led to like a lot of pain, basically.
Okay.
So it's like fuck love songs, you feel me?
Okay.
That was a perfect drop for that part.
That would have been a perfect one. Being a director, where do you get the inspiration from to take the hat off of being the artist to get into the director of trying to portray somebody else's vision?
Just do it.
That's simple.
Yep. That's how I've done.
You make it.
How I've done everything
so
else.
easy.
How I've done literally everything else. Just do it. Even it's a bunch of shit I haven't done yet, and the only reason I probably haven't, and things I want to do, because in those moments where I'm like, should I do this? I hesitate too much on it. I read this book called The 5-Second Rule that says like if you wait longer than like 5 seconds to make a decision, you're not your conscious thoughts, but thoughts that come up that'll convince you not to. Why you shouldn't do it. For instance, like if you had a dance back in the day, how everybody used to be standing on the wall and shit. Something in you tells you like, fuck it. I want to go talk to that girl, or I want to just walk out there and dance too.
Right.
But then your thoughts start thinking, like more than 5 seconds go by and your thoughts are like, nah, you're going to look stupid.
You're going to embarrass yourself.
You're going
to look stupid.
You're going to do some dumb shit. And then by that time, you done made up your mind, like, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to just stand
I
right
definitely did that a lot. It took me a lot to start doing the YouTube thing and even sitting down asking for interviews like this, because I was in my own way and just the distractions of life and all that. You speak on things that you haven't done yet.
Right.
What are some of those things that you haven't done yet that you want to accomplish and do or put your foot in?
I don't know. Kind of like just getting out here for real. I haven't really made that decision to like just go hard, put all the shit that don't matter to the side, and just do what I gotta do to be great.
What do you think is stopping you from being great?
Just doing it. That's all it takes. For anybody, for real, that's all it takes is just to do this shit. You don't really gotta know how. You just gotta, like, doing it, you'll figure out how to do it in the process. And usually, like, if you don't got a drive to do it, starting it, the drive will come out of nowhere. You feel me? And I just haven't
hit it yet.
I just haven't done that yet.
You gonna get to it, man. You better get to it now while it's hot.
Right.
Don't let that talent go to waste.
I feel that.
Another thing, what's next? Like, what's the next thing that you want to accomplish or musically that you want to tap into? Like, what's next?
I definitely want to get my stuff in front of bigger audiences, and I'll probably do that through like world star platforms, local platforms like For Show Mag, doing more visuals. I'm planning on like dropping more singles and doing more visuals.
What's the next visual you plan on dropping?
I got this new song called Dropout that nobody really heard.
Okay.
And so I'm thinking about doing that. But I really don't got no limitations. Like, I could drop a video every week. You feel me?
What's the... Making a video is like another form of art. Do you have more fun making the vision or making the music? Like, I guess let people see the direction that you was going on in the song, or actually making the song.
I guess it's a different experience for both. When I'm making music, I get surprised at like what I make. Like, if I'm sitting there making like a song for an hour or whatever, I'll walk away and come back to it like, oh shit, this shit kind of nice. But then like making a visual for a song, it'll be like a song I'll play like a billion times, and like doing a visual will breathe like fresh life into it for me. So it makes me excited to do like visuals and shit.
All right, a couple more. What is your favorite? What is, like, if you have one, what was your favorite song to make on the I Don't Listen to Love Songs project?
That's a hard one. Anyone I can really think of. I can say my favorite song was like Blackout. It came together. I think I was making a beat, not thinking about making a song, just making a beat, and I started humming like a melody, which eventually became what the hook was, but without words. And then I pieced together, based on like the emotional vibe of the beat, I pieced together lyrics that made sense with that same vibe, and I think I end up playing that what I had, which was like a demo version, like open verses and shit, for my boy Revenue Malik. And in that moment, he was like, "Look, I got some shit for this. Let me put it on there." He put that on there, and he didn't like it. He wanted to come back and change it, but I heard it so much, I kind of fell in love with how it sounded. And I knew that like most times you can't really replicate that same energy if he came back and did it. So
right, is that a problem sometimes where you just fall in love with it even though somebody else is like,
definitely.
This sucks, and then you just
especially
like, no, this is like like this is it.
Especially with YSN, he'd come down and like lay a dope ass verse, leave it, be like, all right, I gotta dip out. After that, I listen to it so much, I like you said, I fall in love with it. And he'd be like, I gotta change that, and I'm like, no, bro, that's it.
It's here. You can't do nothing with it.
I like it.
Is he the hardest one to work with out of
all?
No,
he easy. I've been working with Matt since I first started. All my beginning projects and shit, up until when I went to Eastern, was basically collab projects with him.
I actually like, out of all the features I done heard on your albums, I like you and him the most, because it's like
and he used to go by Young Ill, if anybody is confused.
It's like the contrast between y'all two. It's like he kind of bring to me like a ruggedness to like smooth,
Right.
And it just worked. On the last, if you want to touch on it, I've seen a lot you talk about people breaking in your house, stealing where your kids live. If you want to talk about that, how did that make
that
you?
whole oh wait, what?
They were stealing from you, and
how did that make me feel?
I kind of get how it made you feel.
Yeah,
on the song.
fucked up my security. It made me less trustworthy of like the average person, just because I literally didn't think they was gonna steal from me. And I'll tell you how it happened. Like, I was chilling one day, or I'll tell you the backstory first. This guy I know, I'm not gonna say his name, introduced, he was the type of person who always be like, hey bro, I got somebody for you to meet, blah 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 blah. So he brought this guy KG over, and I didn't really think much of him. So after that, I really didn't trust my friend, like saying, I got this dope ass person. I was just like, whatever. Right. So I met him. He did a track, I think, paid for it. I took some pictures of him just out the vibe of the session. Sent them to him. Maybe it was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks later. KG hits me back like, hey bro, me and my bro wanna come use your camera in the studio. So they come. I tell them, yeah, they come. They get up here. I'm like just playing through beats, like what I do for the average client. Like I'll just play new stuff, play beats, play new shit I worked on. Cause usually people be into that type of shit, like before the session. One guy asked me to see my camera. I'm not paying attention. I'm like, whatever. You can see it. He after like 5 minutes, and then there's another guy in the studio, like standing there. That's KG. And he talking like, this beat cold, blah, blah, blah. This is giving me conversation.
Right.
Other guy, like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Where the bathroom at? I'm like, downstairs. I'm not thinking.
Right, even thinking in it.
So he take my camera downstairs. Then he goes outside. Other guy's up here for like 3 more minutes. Then he like, let me go check on this dude. I'm like, all right. So then he goes. They downstairs for like 5 minutes. So then I'm like, the fuck? What the fuck is this? I look around, my camera not there, then I put it together in my head like, these niggas.
Y'all got me.
Right, whatever.
Well, you need to get your camera back.
Yeah, I bought a new camera like a month.
Better.
Same one actually.
Oh, okay.
Like fuck it.
You got anything you want to plug before we go?
Shout out Not Press. Shout out Soundwave, all the artists I work with. I think that's pretty much it. I got new music coming soon, new visuals coming soon, new vibes. That's it.
When should we be expecting another album?
Sometime this year, probably.
All right.
Or I don't know when it's done.
All right. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. You with Big Marv
and Chad Roto.
Follow him on Instagram at Chad Roto. Follow me at Just Marv. And we out. Thanks for watching.
Out. Smooth.
Yeah.
For sure, gotta have some music in the background.